Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're just going to do a quick video of my Indiana Jones artifact collection. What you see right now is how they are normally displayed on my desk. So we will just start talking about each one, starting with one of my favorites, the Grail Diary. This was given to me as a gift from my wife off of eBay several years ago. And this is pretty much an exact replica of what you're going to see in the movie, with all the little inserts and everything. It's pretty amazing. You can actually even read it if you want. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here that's obviously not covered in the movie. But yeah, pretty amazing.
And it's beautifully aged as well. The pages are aged, the cover is aged.
Yeah, it looks like it's seen a ton of action, but this is actually how I got it in brand new condition. But yeah, and if you have an Indiana Jones jacket, it will even fit in your Indiana Jones jacket pocket, just like it does in the movie when Elsa takes it from Harrison Ford.
And yes, there's even Hitler's signature on one of the pages.
Mm-hmm.
The correct page, in fact.
It also comes with the packaging that Harrison Ford got at the beginning of the movie, and the rubbing of the tablet. And this is just a little bonus that I got, the letter from Hitler to Donovan. So yeah, all that comes in this little package. You can get these off eBay. They're not cheap.
Yeah. Almost $200 for a good one, with shipping.
Here is Elsa's lucky lighter that Sean Connery sets the floor on fire with, and Harrison Ford uses in the catacomb scene. This is actually a pretty cheap prop.
Yeah, we just got the Zippo and got the decals and put it on the Zippo.
This is one of my favorite pieces, the fertility idol from the opening scene of Raiders. This is actually a piggy bank that I modified. It came in like a really puke beige color, and I sealed the hole in the back here, and you could barely even tell that it's there. And then I covered it with a layer of glossy black, followed by a metallic gold, and got this. This cost me about $30, so a really cool prop for that price.
Looks way better after modified.
Indeed. This is one of the cheaper props. This is the antidote from the beginning of the Temple of Doom. And it actually has, yeah, blue liquid in there. It's probably just colored water, but I've never actually opened it. But yeah, this
Show the top. It's even got the flower design.
Mm-hmm. This was like $10 or something like that. Really cheap. Here's another incredible prop that I actually just got recently. This is the Grail Cup. This is actually a 3D printed model that is painted brilliantly. I got this from one of the fellows on the Indiana Jones Facebook page named Todd Mello. This guy does incredible work, as you can see. And this is a very cheap prop. I think it was only like $15 or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but it was very, very inexpensive. If you're going to get something similar to this off eBay that's like an official prop or whatever, it's going to cost you like $100. So, I mean, this guy does amazing work. I mean, this thing looks fantastic. Next up, we got some map pieces here. I got these off of eBay as well. These are the map pieces from the opening scene of Raiders. And they came in a set. And they're a pretty nice quality. It doesn't feel like aged paper or anything like that. This is just straight up.
Yeah, it looks aged, but has it looks aged, but it has durability.
Yeah. And a pretty nice prop. Again, this will run you about $25 or something like that.
And looks like just like in the movie.
Here's another super duper cheap prop that you can get for yourself. This is the diamond that Harrison Ford wants to trade for at the beginning of the Temple of Doom.
Doesn't it have a name like the
Eye of the Peacock or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty cool. I got this off eBay for like $9, something like that. Nice little addition to the collection. Then we have the Sankara stone. This was actually, I bought this from another fellow off the Indiana Jones page. Most of you probably know him, Dragon Andreas. Really, really nice fella. And this is a really, really nice piece. The only thing I did to it was I gave it a little finish to make the paint last a little bit longer, which actually worked out really well because you could actually see like the gold flecks and stuff through the stone. So, yeah, awesome piece.
Very accurate as well.
And then we have the Nurhachi urn, also from the opening scene of Temple of Doom. This is just made out of plastic, but it looks fantastic.
It looks like glass.
Yeah, and again, a really, really cheap prop. I think this was about $25. I should probably mention that a lot of these are years old. I've been collecting this stuff for years. So if you go on eBay and you find that the price has gone up dramatically, do not blame me. This is what I paid at the time that I bought these. I've had this piece here, for instance, for like 8 years or something like that. So if you go out on eBay now, it may be quite a bit more than that, but again, a really nice piece. And we got one of my favorites back here. Cross of Coronado. I got this off of eBay as well. This is a really nice heavy-duty piece. I mean, this thing probably weighs 5 pounds or something like that. It's nice, heavy-duty and durable. I think it's made out of brass. It's got the engravings on the back, and if you look really closely, you can see the swirls in the blue there. It's really, really beautiful piece. I love this thing. And it's very, very screen accurate as well. This one ran me about $120, and it's probably gone up since then. Again, I've had this piece for 8 years, 7 years, something like that. So,
and you got to be careful because sometimes on eBay they'll have different colored stones or different colored backgrounds, so you want to make sure.
Or they won't be here at all.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that it's the correct colors and patterns that are on the movie.
For you sticklers, you want the properly carved form of Jesus here and the stones on each end of the cross. And this chain as well. It's hard to find a chain that's like this. But they do have cheaper versions of this out there if you're just looking for something to take to a con or something like that. You can probably find a lower end version of this for about $70. And we have the Staff of Ra headpiece. These are all over the place on eBay and not very much money. It did take a while to find one that was made out of a nice solid metal with the red eye in the center. A lot of them have like an orange eye.
Or a blue. I saw some blue.
Yeah, or they're just 3D printed. If you're going to get a 3D printed one, make sure you're not paying a lot. These high-end metal ones I think are now like $80 or something like that. But again, I've had this one for a while. I think I paid about $30 for it. And then we added the string so that my wife can wear it around her neck when she's cosplaying Marion, which is cool. This has actually been to Disneyland with us. Moving on, I'm not going to take this one out because it's pretty big and it's hard to get on the stand correctly, but we've got the crystal skull here. This thing was a huge pain to find. Most crystal skulls that you're going to find are not 1:1 replicas. They're only like half size or something like that, or they don't look correct, or whatever. This one I had to get imported from Australia. It's made from a resin that you can kind of see through, so it's got the nice crystal look going on to it. And this thing was about $85, I think. But good luck finding one. I mean, these things are a huge pain to find. It took me probably 1.5 years of searching before I finally found this thing.
A lot of them that you will find when you search for a crystal skull is just a regular human skull. Or even one that looks close but doesn't have the extended back head part.
Exactly. Or it's too small. Way too small.
There's a lot of really small ones as well, so make sure you check the size.
But as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and take it down. You just kind of be careful with it here. As you can see, this thing is, you know, it's big. It's probably not quite as big as the one in the movie, but it's pretty good size.
It's close enough.
Yeah, it was definitely close enough for me and looks great on my desk. It's even got like the cracks and
Show
stuff on the
underneath.
side. And yeah, it's just hollow underneath. But it looks great sitting on this stand.
Yes, it looks like glass and it looks very accurate.
Yeah. And I would buy it again if I had to. But yeah, really, really happy with that piece. Let's go over a couple of other things that I have here on the desk. If you're looking for whips and stuff like that, you can check out my other whip tutorial videos and things like that.
Well, don't forget the guns.
But yeah, we're going to go over the guns, and I've got some gloves here. These are Indy's gloves that he wears in certain scenes of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I got these from another fellow off the Indiana Jones page named Brian Lalonde. That fellow is very nice, does great work, and delivers products very, very quickly. So if you're looking for a good pair of gloves, he's also making hats now as well. He's a great Indiana Jones resource. I think he gave me these for like $18 or something like that, and they're all dyed and everything. He does all the work himself. So
and it even looks a little bit aged and used as well.
Exactly. So
he does a very good job at that.
Over here we've got a couple of guns. This holster I got, I think, from Make It Jones. I think that was the name of the site. Again, I've had this for quite a while, so I'm not entirely sure. And this is the gun that I primarily use when I'm going out because it's not real. But it looks real. I got this off eBay. It's an Airsoft gun. This thing was about $30. It does not come with this ring on the bottom. I added that myself. I got it off of Amazon for about $4. And then what I did was I just drilled a hole in the bottom of the handle and just glued it in there. So it doesn't rotate or anything like it should, but for photographs and stuff it looks great. It's also got actual airsoft bullets on the inside of it. So I mean, this thing could almost pass for a real gun. It's also made out of metal, so it's nice and durable. Other than the handle here, which is plastic, but the rest of it's metal.
It's got a nice heaviness to it.
And it looks like exactly like the gun used in Raiders. So I mean,
you just got to be careful when you go out because it looks so real that you might be stopped.
Yeah, definitely. But for $30, great deal. Now, because I'm such a stickler, I don't consider my Indiana Jones gear a costume. I consider it a uniform. And that being the case, I have a real gun here. This is a Smith & Wesson Victory 38 from 1944. It's as close as you can get to an actual Indiana Jones gun. The barrel on this part is about an inch longer than it is on Raiders, but about the same length of the barrel that he uses in The Last Crusade, even though he uses a Webley and not a Smith & Wesson in that movie. But again, you know, when you're talking about an old antique gun from that era, you can't be that picky. But I mean, this thing is freaking amazing and shoots straight as an arrow. I love it.
What bullets does it shoot?
It shoots 38 bullets, not 38 special, but 38 bullets, which they haven't made a 38 gun in probably 60 years. I do have a box of 38 bullets here that I was able to find at a gun store, but you're looking at about $1 a round. So yeah, it's a spendy little bugger to shoot, so I don't shoot it very often.
But it shoots very nice.
Yeah, it does, especially for a gun that's that old. I think that's about it, other than the whips, which I've covered in, you know, my whip cracking tutorial videos and things of that nature.
And the hats, which you covered
We
previously.
do have some cool photos over here for you super geeks out there. We've got one photo in the upper left there, signed by Harrison Ford. The photo in the upper right is signed by Harrison Ford, George Lucas, and Steven Spielberg. And the one on the bottom is signed by both Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. So, yeah, pretty happy with that collection there. And then, of course, if you really want to geek out, you can watch my Indiana Jones bathroom video, which is also on this channel. Now, other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.